Hello everyone and welcome back. I've just become a booktuber now. Today I'm going to be talking about my Kindle. Let's talk about my Kindle. Now I have I don't know what it is, the Kindle Paperwhite, whatever. This is the model that I have right here. And I don't know how this happened. I didn't even know it came in this color, but I have the green color, which I'm obsessed with. I love this color so much. It's so cute. That's the kind of Kindle I have. I thought about getting the newest one, the one with like has like the buttons on the side. I'll put a picture of it here. So I thought about it, but I was like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know if I wanted a Kindle at all in the first place because, as you can see, I have a sickness. So yeah, I mean, I was skeptical about getting a Kindle in the first place because me, like most people or most readers I know, I really love a physical book. There's nothing like it, and I still think there's nothing like that. But I've had this Kindle now for a few months, so I just wanted to give my little review and tell you guys if I think it's worth it or not. I got it maybe in March around my birthday. It was like a birthday present to myself, and it was on a really good sale. I don't remember exactly how much, but I think these are, I don't know, I'll put the price. And I got this for maybe 60 or 70. I got it on a really good sale. It's like the price of like 3 or 4 books, which is like kind of crazy. I mean, at least the books that I'm buying. Is it just me, or did they increase the price of books recently? Like in the last like 4 months, I feel like I go to the store and I'm like, I don't remember it being that much. A romance novel would be maybe like $16, $17. Now they're firmly like 18 plus or like $17.99. And maybe even they were like $15.99. Like I feel like they varied a little bit. And all the YA books I was buying were like $10, like $9.99 or $11 or whatever. They are firmly $12 now or more. The Throne of Glass series got moved from YA to the adult fantasy section, so there was like an increase in price. The hardcovers are like $30 now, which, I mean, the new covers are absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't seen them, they're so beautiful and I'm obsessed with them. I cannot wait to buy them. But when they were in the YA section, they were like $10 each. Whatever, I could be so wrong about that. I don't know. But anyway, that being said, the price that I paid for this Kindle was like 3 or 4 books, which is obviously super worth it, I would say. So the price alone, compared to the amount of books that you could get on here even for free, because there are ways that you can download books for free super easy on the Kindle. That's what my mom does. She has the Kindle app on her iPad and that's how she reads hundreds of books. So definitely price point wise, I would say that this is for sure worth it. And this is like the bright white one. So this isn't even like the worst one you could buy. Like there are ones that are cheaper than this that are pretty much the same. I just think that the screen is different. Now, I have no experience with those kinds of Kindles, but after having this one, the screen is absolutely worth the price point. No matter what kind of lighting I'm reading in, dark, bright light, like I went to the park and read outside in like blaring sun. I could read this crystal clear. It was absolutely perfect. So this one is like the middle ground price point. It's not a lot of money in comparison to the newest one, which is like a ton of money, like a lot of money. In terms of price, this is definitely the most worth it buy because you get a lot out of it. And I liked how small it was. Also the fact that it comes in green, that alone is enough for me. If you are someone who reads a lot and also everywhere, I think this is definitely something for you. I bring this thing absolutely everywhere. I needed it to fit in my hand, fit in my bag, fit in everything. That is a huge sell for me. I love the size of this one. In the winter, I could shove this in my coat pocket. Like that's how tiny it is. Like you can shove it in your coat pocket and be on your way. When I'm on the subway, if I'm just going somewhere, I have my little fanny pack on. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to bring it as many places if I don't have my purse, but literally it fits in my coat pocket. And it fits, look at this. Here's my purse, just like a standard size purse. Fits right in that. So you can bring literally a whole library with you anywhere, which is obviously the point of it. That was a huge sell for me. I love that I can just bring it anywhere, and it's also water resistant. That's the best thing I've ever heard in my whole life because like I said in my last video, all I want to do is read on the beach, read by the pool, read in the tub. That's all I want to do in life. And this, I have no worries that it's gonna get like a little bit wet, or if it's in your bag and your water spills a little bit, totally fine. Like it's super durable, and I'm obsessed with that. I obviously am someone who has a lot of physical books, like I said, so I was a little bit nervous about the reading quality and like the reading experience on a Kindle. Honestly, recently I have been reaching for this more than I've been reaching for my physical books.
Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. What's happening?
Something about how easy it is to hold, how easy it is to just switch between whatever books I want to read. I don't know how many times I can say this, but some of you may or may not know that I am tandem reading. How many times can I say this? I'm tandem reading the Throne of Glass series, the 5th and 6th books in the series. There's a way of reading these books where you read a couple chapters of one book and then a couple chapters of the next book because it's the same story, but it's happening in 2 different places. I'm so sorry if you're sick of hearing that. So having this for that is just the best thing ever. And these books are thick, like they're thick books, so not having to lug both of them around when I just want to read the next chapter. I do not want to carry those huge books. This is a much better option. So in terms of like how many books you can have on here compared to how many books you can physically carry, like that's obviously one of the best things about it. But like I said, I really thought that I would still feel like I would want to pick up a physical book, like when I went to the park the other day and in bed at night, in the tub, at the beach. Like I'm finding myself always wanting to bring this. I'm going to the beach next week for a little while, so this is all I'm gonna bring. Like this is amazing. I don't have to worry about getting my books all beachy and nasty, but knowing that this will be totally fine and durable on the beach and I can have all my books right there, that's exciting. Now, when I bought this Kindle back in March, I don't know if this is something that they do all the time. When I bought it, I got 3 months free of Kindle Unlimited and also 3 months free of Audible. I didn't know at the time just how amazing that would be. I was like, oh cool, like 3 months free, I get to try it, whatever. I am a Kindle Unlimited stan for life. Not sponsored, obviously, but I love Kindle Unlimited and I loved my trial of Audible. It was just the best thing ever. So basically, if you don't know what Kindle Unlimited is at this point, it's basically a free library of books that you pay a subscription for every month and you get to download all these books for free. So it's kind of like a library. I thought the books would be like less popular books, but there is always popular books on there. Like all the books I read on my Kindle basically are books that I found for free with Kindle Unlimited. So you pay $9.99 a month and you get access to all these books and you get to download them and they're on your Kindle and you can read them anywhere and blah, 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 blah. So at first I didn't know if I would really care about that. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like maybe there'll be a few things on there that I would read. I read everything. Like everything I read on my Kindle is from that. And now that my 3-month trial is over, I continue the subscription. I pay it with my real money and I will continue to do so, I think, for this foreseeable future. Anytime I don't have anything to read or I'm looking for a certain book, I just go on there. Most of the time, like literally 9 times out of 10, the book that I'm wanting to read is on Kindle Unlimited. And they change, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how often they change. It might be monthly, I'm not positive, but there's always new books on there, I feel like, and there's always popular books on there. I'll actually show you what I'm reading from my Kindle Unlimited. All the books that I've downloaded on there for $9.99, that is a steal for like basically as many books as you can read. There is a limit to how many you can download. I think it's like 20. So if you have 20 on there for some reason, just delete one and return it back to the Kindle Unlimited library and get another one. Let me go through and see what books I personally have. So from the Kindle Unlimited library, I have Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, Wrecked by Lauren Asher. I have The Serpent and the Wings of Night. People say to read it if you like ACOTAR. Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Like a lot of Colleen Hoover books are on there. Twisted Love. The entire Twisted Love series is on Kindle Unlimited. Plated Prisoner series, I don't know if you've heard of that. Entire thing on Kindle Unlimited for free for $9.99 a month, and you get all these books like whenever you want. That's crazy, right? The Housemaid, that's like a popular thriller right now. The Perfect Marriage, a lot of stuff. So I will stop. If nothing else, having Kindle Unlimited on this has been a lifesaver for me. If what you want to read is not on Kindle Unlimited, it is significantly cheaper to buy it on a Kindle. I think everyone knows that at this point, but I didn't realize how much cheaper. Throne of Glass series just got bumped up to adult fantasy, so they're much more expensive now. Like the next 2 books were $7 and $8 instead of the $30 hardcover price point, which is like insane. I'm spending a lot less money at this point. I've made up the price of this like 2-fold, 3-fold at this point in the amount of money that I'm saving on buying physical books, which obviously I still will do. If there's a book that I'm just in love with and I want to have it in my library, then I'll read it and then I'll know if I need to purchase it or not, which I kind of like, because I have a lot of books in my collection that I'm like, I don't really love this book. I bought it because I wanted to read it, and now it just sits on my bookshelf, and when people are like, oh, you like this book? And I'm like, not really. Also, the 3-month Audible I almost said prescription. What the? Subscription is super worth it too. I'm someone who loves an audiobook when I'm on the subway or I'm walking and I still want to keep reading the book. That is amazing. You get like a credit or two, I think, a month, and you can use those credits to buy the Audible version of the books. And then even though you buy those in the 3-month free trial when you buy a Kindle, you have those books in your Audible library forever. I guess in conclusion of this video, I've had this for a few months now and I am a changed woman. I am a Kindle girly now. I'll still love a physical book more than anything, but I am reaching for this way, way, way more. It's so much easier to hold. It's easy to read anywhere. I can read in bed with the lights off, at the pool, at the beach, in the sun, on the subway, anywhere. And there's a lot of options for font size and font type. There's even a font for people who have dyslexia, which that's me. If I'm like getting really tired, sometimes I'm like, what am I reading? I just put that font on and I'm like, amazing, perfect. There are so many things that are customizable about it. If you just want a fun font one day, you can do that. Or if you want to make the font smaller or larger or whatever, there's just a lot of customization options. I have this little case that I bought for it. That way you could see like the stickers through it, but it's still protective. But there are so many cute Kindle cases online. Like I've seen so many. The most adorable thing ever. So I will definitely be purchasing one of those in the future. I've also seen some people put pop sockets here, so it's like way, way easier to hold. I'll definitely be putting a pop socket on mine too to see if I like that. Also, I'm inserting this little clip in here to tell you that I have only charged it one single time since getting it. It keeps it charged so well, as if you needed any other reason to purchase it. Just wanted to throw that out there. In conclusion, I love this thing and I don't think I could recommend it enough. I don't feel the need to get like the fancier one. I don't really know what that would give me that this one doesn't. I kind of am in love with this thing and I highly recommend it if you're a reader. The Kindle Unlimited subscription, definitely recommend that. Use the free trial for the 3 months, see if you like it, and if you're a changed person like me, definitely go ahead and buy it. I think it's definitely worth it. So that's about it. That's my thoughts on the Kindle and how I'm liking it and what I think about it. I hope you liked this video. Maybe it gave you a little bit more of a push to buy a Kindle if you were thinking about it. So maybe this is your sign. Maybe you need one of these. All that stuff that I just talked about sounds good to you. Maybe this is for you. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, night, whatever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!